Hi, my name is Tay Walker and I am the CEO of the YWCA Princeton.
Hi, I'm Tara O'Shea. I'm Director of Childcare and Youth Programs.
I'm Melissa White McMahon. I am the Program Director for the Breast Cancer Resource Center.
My name is Heledona Castro, and I am the Director of ESL and Literacy Programs here at YWCA Princeton.
Virtual programming has been challenging since the pandemic began. But one thing I can truly say about my team is that my team is extremely resilient. And we have taken this challenge and it actually has helped us to improve our programming.
We were used to having a woman that was newly diagnosed. Her doctor hands her my card or our brochure, and she literally gets in her car and she comes right to the BCRC. And that changed big time with COVID-19.
Adapting to virtual programming has really been a challenge. It's been one of those challenges that thankfully we embraced and we went with it. The first thing to do was to implement the e-learning curriculum. And we got it up and running, believe it or not, in 1 week.
Our biggest accomplishment this past year is when we reopened childcare. We reopened our childcare center on July 6th after having to close in March for the pandemic. We wanted to be able to be there for working women, to be able to make sure that they had a safe, affordable place to send their children for child care services.
They came on July 6th with their children in their arms, and they could not come through the doors, so it was very difficult because they didn't know what was beyond the doors, even though we had taken pictures of the classrooms. As the days progressed, the children freely came up during their AM screening and walked through the doors, and confidently at the end of the day they were ready to greet their moms or dads or their caregivers when the teachers released them.
So how do you get a woman to go for their mammogram, to go for the regular checkups in the middle of a pandemic where everything is closed, doctors aren't taking patients, they're not seeing them in person. So that changed a lot for us. So we really had to connect with the medical community, and we really kind of poked their brains and said, okay, well, what's the message we should send out?
I would say that lack of access of technology was a huge challenge for our learners. Some students had a computer, they were not able to afford internet. So that was a challenge. Some of our students are parents, and so they had one computer in the family that they had to share with their children. And we were very flexible and worked around their schedule to make sure that their needs were met.
One of the things most challenging for us has been having to do more with less. And with less, I mean less funding. Many nonprofit organizations are faced with budget deficits during the pandemic. The expenses for keeping things clean, additional support that we may need for the classrooms, and as a result, our biggest challenge has been financially.
We have a group of people who come in and just clean toys. We have our bathrooms cleaned. The teachers are cleaning the classrooms after each activity. And then we have a nighttime cleaning crew come in and do all 9 classrooms.
So during the pandemic, the BCRC has been providing all of our programs virtually. And the programs that we've been able to offer virtually are a healing arts program. 1 time a week, virtually, we have a fitness program called Soul Fusion that we've been doing. We're also still offering our free wig program. So if a woman is going through chemo and does need a wig, they're able to call us up, or we can do a live Zoom with them.
The more we have stayed connected with the students, the more they are staying connected with the program. And that's how we have, I would say, we have gone global or international because of that personal relationship with the students that we have not only maintained but deepened it.
A critical partner that we have in the community is the Burke Foundation. They have helped us tremendously during this fiscally challenging time, and for that we are extremely grateful. We would also like to thank another critical partner that we have, and that is the Princeton Area Community Foundation.
children have come back to a, quote, normal day where they have a schedule of activities, they see the teachers, they get to interact with their peers, so they have their social interaction, their physical, and their cognitive. So we are back to working on the whole child, and parents have peace of mind while they are working, their children are in a safe, secure environment.
The women that call the Breast Cancer Resource Center can be anywhere in their journey with cancer. They can be recently diagnosed, or they're 20 years out. And then we have our stage 1, stage 2s, and our metastatic breast cancer patients as well too that we talk with. We provide them resources, we provide them support, we connect them to other breast cancer survivors.
Students are making level gains. We post-tested quite a few of them in December and they showed a level gain. That tells me that the online curriculum is strong and they are learning and they are improving and they are getting closer to their goals and their dreams, really.
The timing of this project is extremely important to us because we are about to celebrate our 100th year. We also are looking to be able to expand services for every single population. We provide services from infants and children all the way up through the geriatric population and everyone in between. We're looking at the whole family and being able to strengthen programs to be able to do that. You have to do that with partners. And so one of the things we're looking at is truly building key partnerships.
As independent as, many of us want to be, we still need to reach out our hand and say, hey, can you give me a hand? And to me, the YWCA is that giant hands. You can find community here, and especially during this pandemic, we've been there. We've been there through the whole time.
There are some brave souls that they've left their country, come here, and they are still able to come to classes, take care of the family, doing what they do to provide for their family. And if it wasn't for us going virtual, they would not have been able to continue pursuing their dreams.
One of the things that I am extremely thankful for is the tenacity of our team. We have the best staff ever. We also are extremely grateful for our board of directors, as well as all of our special committees on the board. And I also have to say my senior leadership team is the absolute best. So for all of those things, as well as all of our community partners and all of our supporters, I say thank you. I am so grateful, and I'm so happy to be here as the leader of the YWCA Princeton.